Hey, RJ. I was just wondering, how is this position different in this new defense? I know with the new kind of staff and coordinator, what changes have you noticed so far?
Yeah, I just say the biggest change is, like that rush, we're up standing up the whole time, and now we're in that 4-2-5 and hands down in the dirt, and it's just a different way. Like some of the keys are a little different, and overall, I'm a big fan of the change, and I'm looking forward to it this season.
Thank you.
All right, Zach from Coug Fan, go ahead. Go ahead, Zach.
RJ, during Coach Volovich's show at Zephos on Thursday, he said he was going to continue to press you to sort of maximize your leadership abilities that he's seen so far. Have you felt that pressure from the coaching staff to increase your leadership, and do you see yourself as one of the main leaders on this team?
Yeah, I definitely feel like there's been a little bit of a presence of the coaches trying to just kind of hone down and lock down on pushing me to just be a bigger and better leader on the team. I feel like a lot of the guys on the team trust me, and I'm a really outgoing person. I'm really loud, so usually I can get across to a lot of guys on the team. So,
thank you.
All right, go ahead, Theo.
Hey RJ, I was just wondering if a bunch of the guys making that transition from rush linebacker to the edge position had to kind of put on some weight to better kind of handle being up front, playing on the line, and you're probably going up against offensive linemen more now than you were last year. Do you guys have to kind of add some weight, add some strength to be able to make that transition?
I mean, we're always looking to add like good weight and good strength every year. Just it just makes the life in the trenches a little bit easier for you, and you can kind of maintain yourself a little longer. But yeah, that's one of the emphasis we've really had is just kind of getting a little bit more bulk and bigger, just because it's going to be a hand down. It's real trench football. We're not going to be standing up, moving outside, dropping back as much. So yeah, it's real D-line warfare down there. So.
All right, go ahead, Rob Jesselson.
Hey, RJ. Obviously, this is a season that's almost didn't happen with the new coaching staff. Have you noticed maybe a new energy just around the defense in general heading into this season?
Yeah, 100%. It's new staff, new culture, and that's the thing that we're kind of trying to drive right now. Out with the old and with the new, and kind of just bring our own new flame. Code Cougs. We're trying to live by that and have that culture for this next season. And I'm looking forward to it. I think we're gonna do a lot of good things.
Thanks.
Any other questions for Ron Stone Jr.? All right, go ahead, Karthik. Now go ahead, Karthik.
Where do you feel like the biggest improvements on defense can be made this season with all the new changes?
It's a completely new defense, so it's hard to tell. I think we're just all going to have to buckle down and just learn the scheme, really live by the scheme, and just basically everyone just do their job and be accountable. And we're going to just be successful that way.
All right, go ahead, Theo.
Hey Ron, are you guys kind of playing with a chip on your shoulder this year after kind of all the storylines around the defense last year and probably not kind of performing up to par last year? Do you guys really kind of feel like you have something to prove a year later?
I mean, the outside noise is outside noise for a reason. It's we're the people that matter in this building. If you're not in the building, then your opinion's not very relevant. So we're gonna do our jobs. We're gonna sit down. Like I said earlier, Code Cougs. It's new culture. And whatever we bring, whatever the critics say, doesn't really matter because we're going to play our brand of football.
And can you kind of describe your experience with Coach Cooper, what he's like off the field, what he's like on the field, and what his coaching style is like?
Yeah, I mean, it's someone who's going to challenge you every day. It's on and off the field. Football, academically, life. He's going to really challenge you as a person and making sure he's trying to make you grow. And that's something I've really enjoyed and I really liked about him. It's change is hard, and so I'm glad he's challenging us every day to be better.
All right, last one for Ron Stone Jr. There it is, Cody. Go ahead, Cody.
Hey, I was wondering if you've kind of taken I know you've mentioned kind of stepping up and being a leader. In terms of some of the young guys on this D line, especially at that rush position, like have you started to mentor some of them, and have any of them really stuck out to you in these first couple of days of practice, or throughout the off season?
Yeah, I mean, we came in with a lot of young guys, and I think that's one of the roles as an upperclassman now, and just kind of putting them under the shoulder, teaching them what you didn't learn first, and kind of just helping them so they don't experience all the things you did and all the hardships. Um, as far as anyone sticking out, I mean, everyone has their own skill sets and tools, and they apply them differently. As far as mentoring or anyone, Moon Ashby went to my high school, so I just kind of look at him a little bit and try to do my best by him and the rest of the edges. But that's just someone where it's a little hometown feel, so a little extra root for him.